got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacay, meditate.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars
Harrison Butker
and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Watch the curl! Watch the curl!
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
You're not ready.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Complete
16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Watch
and the Jaguar first down.
Watch the twin. Watch the twin.
A gain of 3,
Number
2nd
29,
down.
the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there. That's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little running room there.
The ball
he did get a couple up to the 49. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Don't be scared of it.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Complete to number 29.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards,
18
first down.
First down, Jaguars.
They run high. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down at the 26.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Juan Thornhill
Second
on
and 2
the
is
tackle.
prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the
3.
playbook. Go play action.
First
Toss
down,
that bad boy
Jacksonville.
deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Another carry for the running back.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time. And that last run, they just cut right through them.
At the
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Frank Clark. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on.
A 31-yard attempt.
And Lambo will put this one through. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Jacksonville.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Hey, Mike, 20.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. A quick slant to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 57 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle by
you
Bill
often
Parks.
say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The ball
and this will be a Jaguars
29.
first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
On the tackle. 53, an 8-yard pickup. And a Jaguar
after
first
1, 7-3 the score.
That's
on
the
EA
end of the
Sports.
first quarter. with the score Chiefs 7, Jaguars 3.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. The left side completion to Jones.
The pass.
And he'll be taken down,
complete
but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 11 on
11
the play.
yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. He'll look to throw.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Complete to
First
Tyler
catch of this
Eifert.
wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
The pass.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Complete.
And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Army. Panther 60. Panther 60. 3. Dragon 60. 53. Check 53. All right.
And that is caught.
Let's go, D, let's
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Tyler Eifert there to make the grab. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4.
We got 4.
Now Mahomes. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
For the Chiefs.
On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
The Jaguars,
and the Jaguars go on offense,
10,
first down and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
Jam him, jam him, jam. 18 Cardinal, tighten up.
They go play action here on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
The pass.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
First
An excellent
goal
pickup
at
of
the
20
9-yard
yards.
line.
Check. Joker.
And they give this time to the tailback. And the Jags are going to have a first and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 2.
Carrier.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Pick it up. Switch. Hey, watch the edge. Watch edge.
They'll run for it with Hyde. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Touchdown,
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a first and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Stephon Diggs.
An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
4 down. Check.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
There we go, Mike 20. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this. Mike 20.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Jones has it over the middle.
The pass.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage
Jones.
before being dropped inside the 40.
22 yards.
A good pickup there at 22. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And 1 at the 30-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield and stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that
the
incompletion.
Ball carried by number 29.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Check! Check! Check!
Bang, bang, bang.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his running back, Hyde. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts
7-yard line.
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Cougar 19.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Hey, D-line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. 47, Mike. Mike, 47.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
44. Too little.
Attack.
44 is the Mike. Check.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Hero 15. Check. Hey, yo, go gun. Mike 20, Mike 20.
Hey, I'm coming up.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Yellow.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Chiefs. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
5-yard line.
4 down. Alert.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6.
On for the point after.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go, dude.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to about
Number
the 45.
29, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Here's 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
You don't want none.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
4 down, check. 4 down.
15.
They go play fake. Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
You don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
A great play there. 36 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Dancing to his left. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but they got this one up to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. It's been a long day for you.
Come back. Here we go.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Mahomes now in a sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of a yard,
for a
and the
Kansas
Chiefs
City
are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. Mike 27.
Yeah, let's get a set.
Check 3. Check.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
That's the end
One
of the
quarter
third
remains
quarter
for the right
with
to
the
survive
score,
round one
Jaguars
here
24,
in the AFC.
Chiefs
We'll
13.
return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here I come.
Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard
Number
line.
25, Clyde
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pass. Out. Hatch it.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
Mahomes
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike 20. Watch the flood.
Now here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
The ball
line.
down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Come on, baby. Woo! Attack. Hey, 43. Hey, here we go. Finish the game.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
On the keeper.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Edwards.
That leads us to a 1st and goal.
That's
it's a pickup of 8. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Edwards-Helaire.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Jaguars 24, Chiefs 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
He's
2nd and right of the yard.
Line.
9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And a yard.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll give it here to his running back.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football.
The ball
This is
carried
where
by
every
number
back
29.
in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw
Neiman
there.
on the
Pick up the
tackle.
first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's put him on the bus. Let's put that team on the bus.
Hyde.
Check 43.
And able to get this one across the
Carlos
45
Hyde, the
before
ball
he's
carrier.
brought down.
The tackle
11
made
yards
at the
there for
47-yard
Jacksonville
line.
at a first down
A
as
gain of
well.
11
And
on
I'm
the
guessing
play.
you'd say this is kind of the
And
key
the
here.
Jaguars
Grind out some
first
yardage,
down.
work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Check 99. Check. Warrior 70. The backfield. No. Two right here.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
A gain of 16
that
yards.
One good for 16,
First
and the
down,
drive will continue.
Jaguars.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Derek Notty
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Back to the ground. This time it's Hyde. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
The pass.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
27. Chiefs,
From a defensive
19.
perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. 44.
Hey, 57 color. I got him.
44 is the mic. Check.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Mike 20. It's a party now. Woo! There we go, Mike 20.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Whistles now and a timeout.
He was taken
defensively,
down
they
behind
burn
the
it
line
here
of
with
scrimmage.
1:51
It's
left.
a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
And to give this time to the tailback. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line.
Carrier.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
It's a loss of a
as
yard.
they'll talk it over here
And
before
it's
what'll be an important third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts
A gain of 9
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Down.
So on 4th down,
Josh
out trots
Lambo
the
on
kicker
for the
in
field
a big
goal.
spot here.
A
This to make it
23-yard
a
attempt.
2-score game. The kick by
The
Lambo
kick
is good. And that will
Makes the
extend their
score
lead even
Jaguars
further.
30.
So that's
Chiefs
a big one. Obviously,
19.
Charles makes it a 2-score game. His
Josh
third
Lambo
field
to
goal
kick
of the
off
game, able
for
to knock it through.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose.
Fumble on
And
the play.
careless with a football
Recovered
there
by
on the kick
kicking
return.
team.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.
Watch 52. 52's the mic. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 52. So we got man.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Mike 52. Mike 52.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
Today's final score, Jaguars
And I know
30,
it's hard to find
Chiefs
solace on one
19.
side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the playoffs because there's all that build up to the moment. But I would imagine the post-game locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
It should. They've made a heck of a run to get to the playoffs and have that chance to advance. Even though they didn't. But you're right about how much it's going to hurt because when you work that hard to get this far, it hurts just a little bit more. No matter when your season ends, it's a downer. But in this case, even more so because you had your eyes on the big prize, which was the Lombardi Trophy.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on the Kansas City. So long, everybody.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. Your friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey,
head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's built private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
She-Rag got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend a hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before, but I can't go check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bait. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and